These are the 10 countries that are impossible to conquer. Bhutan. Now, this might be a surprise. But even after having an army of only around 7,000 personnel and only 2 aircraft, Bhutan has almost never been invaded. Surrounded by the majestic Himalayan peaks, Bhutan is around 8,000 feet above sea level. Even if somehow an army manages to reach its border, the altitude sickness will weaken the army, and by the time they actually reach Bhutan, they will be exhausted and resourceless. Also, Bhutan is quite insignificant in international politics, and their insignificance is sort of their biggest armor. Iran. One of the most powerful countries in the Middle East, Iran has the largest number of enemies a country can have. Iran has been significantly involved in quite a few battles, and still, somehow it has managed to keep invaders at bay. The most powerful armor of the country is their geographical location. Surrounded by lofty mountain peaks, their location itself is enough to keep invaders away. Several Iranian spy soldiers hide in the bunkers that have been created in these mountains' peaks, and they monitor the region 24/7. The country further has an enormous underground missile base network, extremely advanced nuclear ammunition, 610,000 active personnel, thousands of tanks and more than 100 fighter planes. Australia. Just like Bhutan and Iran, Australia's geographic location is its biggest armor against invaders. Firstly, it is an island country, and that itself scares potential invaders. Secondly, 70% of its area is covered by the outback. The nearest potential enemy of Australia is Japan, which is separated by the Pacific Ocean. So, let's take, for instance, Japan decides to invade Australia. First, it will have to navigate through thousands of kilometers of ocean, then it will have to face the wrath of the endless outback. Guerrilla warrior groups are hidden here. So, if they survive the extremity of the outback, these warriors won't spare them. Basically, till the time they reach the populated areas, they will be so exhausted and weakened that the country's army can easily defeat them. Switzerland. Switzerland is known for its fierce neutrality in world politics. And every powerful country in this world is on good terms with Switzerland. Despite the fact that this country has never been involved in any kind of violence and politics, it is one of the most powerful countries in the world. Furthermore, the major part of the most powerful country's monetary assets is deposited in Swiss banks. If anyone decided to invade Switzerland, they will have to face the wrath of quite a few powerful countries. And if somehow, someone manages to invade the country, it knows how to defend itself. North Korea. Just like North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un, even the North Korean military is ruthless. With around 1,280,000 active and 600,000 reserve military personnel, hundreds of battleships and fighter planes, thousands of tanks, and a few nuclear warheads, the North Korean army is the second largest in the world. During the Korean Battle in the 1950s, South Korea and the USA together could not subdue North Korea. The world has anticipated the USA and North Korea's battle several times, but even the world power is reluctant to invade this tiny country. Another thing is that North Korea's friendship with China. The USA does not want to spoil its relationship with China, and therefore it is reluctant to declare on North Korea. India. India's geography is one of the many reasons why the country is difficult to invade. There are Himalayan mountain passes to the north and east, half of the country's northwest regions are dry deserts, and the country is wet and tropical in the southwest. India is on good terms with the USA as well as Russia. Furthermore, the country's limitless manpower, religious fervor and billion-plus population make it almost impossible to invade. China. Do we really need to explain why China is one of the most difficult countries to conquer? The country's population is their biggest advantage. Then the second thing is their geographical location: impassable Gobi Desert, jungles of Southeast Asia and mountainous, snowy Himalayan regions. If somehow the army manages to survive all of this, then they will have to encounter a variety of tropical diseases along with the diseases that arise due to overpopulation and pollution. Known as the masters of ripping off foreign technology, China will have all the technological prowess of the most powerful countries. Furthermore, their economy is great. So they won't have any problem battling for quite a long time. Japan. An island country, Japan has one of the most developed and advanced technologies in the world. The country's economy is quite good, and its military budget is around $50 billion. They also have one of the most advanced military ammunition in the world. During World War II, the USA had to drop 2 atom bombs in this country to stop them from extending the battle. You can imagine how powerful the county is. And after World War II, the USA and Japan became friends. So, unless someone wants to fight Japan and the USA together, they better maintain a safe distance from this country. Russia. The largest country in the world, Russia is one of the most difficult countries to conquer. Invaders like Napoleon and Hitler could not do it, so it's impossible for any present-day invader to fight against this country. Then comes Russia's climate. It is almost impossible to survive freezing Siberian temperatures and navigate Russia's treacherous mountains. Furthermore, they have around 1,013,628 active personnel and thousands of military aircraft and nuclear missiles. The United States of America. Throughout history, endless wars have taken place on this planet. But none of the wars has affected the USA. If the USA wants, it can destroy every country on this planet. There are more weapons than people in this country. Their military budget is more than $700 billion. Then comes American patriotism, which is so strong that they will shoot anyone who tries to even look at their country with malicious intentions. Their size and geography is another reason why it is difficult to conquer the world power. And lastly, their military prowess is the best.